but opted instead to make a new show from his home and own 100% of it, arguably making Mr. Frog one of the richest and most powerful men on the planet.
Hello.
That was a perfect ending. I just realized that the title of this video kind of sounds like a threat. It's kind of like, are you afraid to die, Clarice? Well, you shouldn't be. Fava beans and all that. Okay, it also just occurred to me that death would be preferable to listening to me do any other impressions. It's not good. But I have read in a number of places that death is the second biggest fear that humans have. You know what's first? The top fear we have? Public speaking. I couldn't understand that one. It's like, especially you guys know me, and this is what I do. It's like, why would anybody be afraid of public speaking? And then I realized that whole thing, that being the biggest fear was speaking to the normal people. Because a normal person, that would be kind of a terrifying thing to go out on a stage or in any format where you're going to be speaking to many other humans and you might say something wrong or you're going to screw up. You're going to say something that makes you look dopey or silly. You'd be afraid of that. You wouldn't want that hanging with you the rest of your life, that you made an ass of yourself. I realize I'm immune to that because I don't have any self-respect. I have no dignity. So it's like whatever I'm doing in the public forum, whether it's here on a video or when I was doing stand-up or anything else I've done, because I'm an attention whore, look at me. I don't care if I screw up. If people, listen, if people are laughing, I'm happy. At me, with me, doesn't matter. I'm still good to go. I just don't have any self-respect. Yeah, I screwed up. I'll be happy to own it because I'm probably going to screw up again. But the one thing we do know for sure about death is it's eventually coming for all of us. And regardless of whenever it is we go about shedding this mortal coil, immortal coil, what? That's a stupid phrase. Mortal coil? Where did that come from? What exactly does that mean? Shakespeare was high. But that aside, regardless of whether you're someone who believes in a god or gods and a hereafter, or if you're like me, somebody who believes after death just becomes black screen, fade to black, nothing, just a big endless nothingness and no consciousness, and worms eat your body, which sounds like it could be a little bit sexy. Regardless of which one you believe, death shouldn't be really something to fear. See, my personal belief structure is that life in general is just one amazing beating of the odds that we even exist. So, and genuinely, I've always believed you should enjoy all of life while you can, because the odds of this ever having happened, everything having taken place that we needed to take place to have this planet and this life, is just incredible how we beat the odds. So, hey, enjoy it. And when it's over, because life with all its joys comes with plenty of trials and tribulations. So when it's over and I get to go to that blank space, that blackness, it's cool. It was time to rest anyway. And if you're a religious sort, you would think that after death, you guys see yourselves as getting a reward, right? An eternity in heaven or something great in the great beyond. So I would imagine, and again, I can't speak from personal experience, but that seems to me like it would be something comforting, something to look forward to. And as I say that, it dawns on me, though, if you believe in heaven, you got to believe in hell. So there is one group within all this that might have a good reason to fear death. If you've been you have that belief in a hereafter and you've been naughty, all right, now I could see being a little afraid of death. Because the whole, fire and brimstone and the stink of all the flames and the sulfur, that seems kind of gross. But my suggestion then would be if you believe in that stuff, stop being naughty. Don't do the bad things. I mean, if I'm wrong and there is a heaven and hell, I already know where I'm headed. My big goal is to one day take over. But in all seriousness, I will tell you, one thing I've learned as I've gotten older is you really do start to see a natural progression in life. So I've been fortunate enough to live long enough that I've seen my kids grow up, and I've had a lot of fun along the way. And with now, I mean, the generation above me is rapidly moving along. You see a lot of loss, but you see how this whole thing plays out well. You get to that certain point, at least for me, and I'm not there yet. I'm hoping not to die tomorrow or in the next 20 minutes, although anything's possible. You start to see where it all fits together. Because I don't want to outlive my kids. And as you get older, you see enough loss that I think you start to realize it's your turn to go, and that's okay. Plus, the way that nature is, they start breaking everything down on you, and very important things that once worked great don't work as well anymore, or something. You get to that point, you're like, oh, okay, I see how this works. I want to go take a nap now, dirt nap. And even for those of you who do have a belief in a hereafter, and you have concerns about, well, geez, I don't know, if I've lived a life worthy of going to heaven, and oh man, I'm scared of what I've set myself up for. I would think if there is a God or gods, wouldn't they always want to err on the side of forgiveness? No? I mean, if they're the ones that created all this, and you would think they'd be like, you know what, all right. In 8th grade, you did cheat in the chess tournament and you didn't deserve, that type of thing. They'd be like, okay. If you're Hitler, okay, you got a little bit more explaining to do. Might not be a way around that one. But for the typical stuff, I cheated on my wife, I cheated on my husband, whatever. Me being God, I am the one who gave you those urges, so I guess I got to hold a little of the responsibility. I don't know. Doesn't seem like something you should spend a lot of time worrying about. For me, though, living life in fear of an inevitability like death just prevents you from really enjoying the time here that you have to enjoying the time before death. You know what I'm trying to say? It's such a brief period of time. It's the blink of an eye, and certainly against the grand scheme of things in the cosmos, we're here for just an instant. So enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you possibly can. Yeah, it's going to end someday. So what? That doesn't stop you from having a good time while you're here. And that's as much as this video is not of the brightest of tone. Really, it kind of is. Because all I'm here to tell you is, yeah, death's going to happen. Whatever your belief system may be, it's still coming for you. Just enjoy things. No matter what your belief system is, enjoy it while you're here. That's what I try and do. And life's going to suck sometimes. It's going to be just the shit sometimes. But the best thing you can do is get past it and try and squeeze every little bit of enjoyment out of it that you can before it's time to go. And when I go, I want you guys to all have a part. Somebody's got to orchestrate it. Somebody get together, get all the gang together here from all the channels, from the Goosh, from everywhere, and you guys need to have a party, because that's what I would enjoy. If there is something on the other side, well, I'll be really hot, and I'm going to be getting scorched because I won't have had time to take over yet. But I'll still have a laugh watching you guys celebrate my death. Yeah, this is a little dark.
Jar Jar, look out!
Yeah, Jar Jar's annoying. Yeah, I get it.